Lanny Diane.
Hey everybody, how you going? It's not Lanny Diane, that's how it's written. Yeah, back in the day I used to say my surname was James Dean, but with an E, because that's the way it's spelled. But I run with Laney D, so remember Grease? Sandra D with a double E, except I'm a bit more of a Rizzo than I've ever been a Sandy. So yeah, a bit like Grease though, I did take off into the sunset, but I didn't have a lovely convertible. I had a shitty high-ace van that I call Lola, and funnily enough, even yesterday, on my way to work, I stop at my coffee shop. Lola just goes automatic pilot into the coffee shop. I got my coffee and my brownie for dinner, breakfast, but then she wouldn't start. Thought she was flooded. She wasn't. An hour later, RACQ, who have a really cool ad, now you can do Spotto for the RACQ truck. An hour and a half later, we waited for another tow truck, and my van has ghosties, so I date the mechanics and they didn't actually find anything wrong with it. Put her back together, here's your fucking shit heap, and off you go. So, luckily she's a 91 shit heap, so now I can actually say she is a classic, not a shit heap. So, she's still full of rust, it just sounded better to say she's a classic rust heap, isn't it? So yeah, I travelled in my van for 5 years, and one of the hardest things about travelling in your van, when you're a povo traveller and you don't have these fancy RVs and have your own toilet, that's my mantra for the year actually. Dire Straits, they were money for nothing and their chicks for free. I'm money for nothing and a new RV because I'd love to be able to stand up and have a proper toilet and a shower. So when I started van lifing, I would use public toilets. Then I got myself a Tupperware container, because many hats, many names, and many jackets I've discovered over the years. I did sell Tupperware for a while, until I got sick of that silicone and went to selling dildos. So anybody that needs to replace Bob, I can help you out, okay? So yeah, liquid tight Tupperware container. That kept me going for a while until eventually I went Taj Mahal and I got myself a camping toilet. So the only problem was I travelled with a cat towards the end of my travelling. We'll get to why I stopped in a second. So to go to the toilet in my camping toilet, I have a space about that, right? So I have to climb off the bed and stand next to the camping fridge, brass monkey, good fridge, pick the brass monkey up and put it on my bed. But then pick up the kitty litter, because, the cat's got to have a fucking toilet too. Kitty litter, go onto the driver's seat, 9 times out of 10, I would fucking spill that, and that van's just full of fucking kitty litter. So, I'm in the van, need to go to the toilet, because then I would then pull the drawer out, sorry, and the toilet is on the drawer fridge slide, comes out, and you manage to turn yourself around, and you got just enough room to go to the toilet. But this one particular night, I hadn't put the chemicals into the toilet, and the kitty litter was set up. And I was in far north Queensland in Babinda, where it rains like a motherfucker. And if any of you know what it's like when you really need to go to the toilet, and you can hear the rain on the roof of the van, and you don't really have enough room to do the wee dance because you just can't fucking stand up. So I did it, people. I did not even bother moving the fucking fridge. The kitty litter was there, and I think all of fucking Babinda over the rain on their vans heard me fucking giggling, squatting over the kitty litter. But if you ever get a chance to have a wee in a kitty litter tray, it's really quite freeing, might I say, There you go, that's the tip for toileting today. Actually, on a young crowd, I did get a really, really bad scare. I'm actually calling it a flabbergasting scare. It's something about menopause that I can't say flabbergasting, that's my new word of the day, because it's flabbergasting, but it's actually flabbergasting. Because I discovered on TikTok Yeah, Yanker's gone. I was going to pay him out, but the whole big fucking TikTok ban in the US, and it lasted 12 hours, and then all the fuckers are back. But here's one fucker. She scared the shit out of me. I am flabbergasted to know when you go through menopause, female anatomy, there's 2 sets of flaps, right? I am flabbergasted to know that go through menopause, you lose a set of flaps. I'm not fucking joking. Go and do some research, you lose a set of flaps. I thought things were different down there. I thought, look out, I'm just getting a bigger clip. And couldn't put quite my finger on what the difference was, because it wasn't there, right? So, yeah, sorry, that was just something I had to throw out there. It's really got me going, yeah. But she's gonna flash me in a second. So I am going to, while I was travelling, I tend to make up music, songs, sing along to everything, and I'm a Gen X, a gypsy, so, my karaoke song was Ice Ice Baby. Van Life is my version of Ice Ice Baby. So I'm going to sing you the 3rd verse of that song in my style. So if you guys can give me a hand with a little bit of a beat to get me going. So we normally go dun 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 dun. Take heed, because I'm a lyrical poet. Lowers on the scene, just in case you didn't know where my van took me all around the land. A new engine cost overboard, grand bad break on cause chemical spill. So the brakes and tires you can feel. Customized spirit is a hell of a concept. Life on the road, and you want to step with this. Sunsets on the fade, quiet like a ninja. My horn packs up so fast, other camp say, damn, freedom was a drug, got settled by the gram. Get my composure when it's time to go stealth, meditate by the moon. And I wish for wealth. Is there a TikTok? Yo, you betcha. Check out the handle. Lady and Lola, Van Life Baby. Dun, 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 dun. So, I'm Lady D, folks. Thanks for listening. Catch you later.
Right, the last act bringing us home is a guy who drove all the way from Brisbane. Give him all your love, last guy. Cody Grimsley.